Section 16 of Love Letters of Dorothy Osborne. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Ruth Golding. The Love Letters of Dorothy Osborne. Section 16. 81. The Hague, October the 31st, 1670. My dearest heart, I received yours from Yarmouth, and was very glad you made so happy a passage. 'Tis a comfortable thing, when one is on this side, to know that such a thing can be done in spite of contrary winds. I have a letter from P., who says in character that you may take it from him that the Duke of Buckingham has begun a negotiation there. But what success in England he may have, he knows not. That it were to be wished our politicians at home would consider well that there is no trust to be put in alliances with ambitious kings, especially such as make it their fundamental maxim to be base. These are bold words, but they are his own. Besides this, there is nothing but that the French king grows very thrifty, that all his buildings except fortifications are ceased, and that his payments are not so regular as they used to be. The people here are of another mind. They will not spare their money, but are resolved, at least the States of Holland, if the rest will consent, to raise 14 regiments of foot and 6 of horse, that all the companies, both old and new, shall be of 120 men that used to be of 50, and every troop 80 that used to be of 45. Nothing is talked of but these new levies, and the young men are much pleased. Downton says they have strong suspicions here you will come back no more, and that they shall be left in the lurch, that something is striking up with France, and that you are sent away because you are too well inclined to these countries. And my cousin Temple, he says, told him that a nephew of Sir Robert Long's, who is lately come to Utrecht, told my cousin Temple 3 weeks since you were not to stay long here, because you were too great a friend to these people, and that he had it from Mr. Williamson, who knew very well what he said. My cousin Temple says he told it to Major Scott as soon as he heard it, and so 'tis like you knew it before, but there is such a want of something to say that I catch at everything. I am, my best dear's most affectionate D.T. 82. Sir, I deferred writing to you till I could tell you that I had received all my fine things, which I have just now done. But I thought never to have done giving you thanks for them. They have made me so very happy in my new clothes, and everybody that comes does admire them above all things, but yet not so much as I think they deserve. And now, if papa was near, I should think myself a perfect pope, though I hope I should not be burned, as there was one at Nelgwyn's door the 5th of November, who was set in a great chair, with a red nose half a yard long, with some hundreds of boys throwing squibs at it. Monsieur Gore and I agree mighty well, and he makes me believe I shall come to something at last. That is, if he stays, which I don't doubt but he will, because all the fine ladies will petition for him. We are got rid of the workmen now, and our house is ready to entertain you. Come when you please, and you will meet nobody more glad to see you than your most obedient and dutiful daughter, D. Temple. 83. To Sir John Osborne, thanking him for his consolation on the death of her son. Sheen, May the 6th, 1689. Dear nephew, I give you many thanks for your kind letter, and the sense you have of my affliction, which truly is very great. But since it is laid upon me by the hand of an almighty and gracious God, that always proportions his punishments to the support he gives with them, I may hope to bear it as a Christian ought to do, and more especially one that is conscious to herself of having many ways deserved it. The strange revolution we have seen might well have taught me what this world is. Yet it seems it was necessary that I should have a near example of the uncertainty of all human blessings, that so having no tie to the world, I may the better prepare myself to leave it, and that this correction may suffice to teach me my duty must be the prayer of your affectionate aunt and humble servant, D. Temple. End of Section 16, and end of The Love Letters of Dorothy Osborne.